Thank you so much, Paul. It's Sony Open in Hawaii week, along with it being the PGA Tour's first full field event of the new season. It's also the principal fundraising event for the Friends of Hawaii Charities.
You know, I had a chance to talk story with Corbett Kalama. I call him Uncle Corbett. He is the president of the Friends of Hawaii Charities, and he shares how the fundraiser has benefited over 350 Hawaii charities. Watch. What does the Sony Open in Hawaii mean to the Friends of Hawaii Charities?
Yeah, to the Friends of Hawaii Charities, you know, we've been involved in now, this will be our 27th year with the Sony as a sponsor. It's all about caring for those that need a voice in our community, the poor of our community, those that don't have the underprivileged, the kupuna, the young children that really aspire and dream. That's what we're about.
How much money has been raised since the partnership started?
You know, in conjunction with our former charity partner, the Harry and Jeanette Weinberg Foundation, and now with this 4-year contract with the Hawaii Community Foundation, well over $25 million.
Is it an umbrella organization that has many charities beneath it, or you are like, well, how does that work?
No, the Friends of Hawaii Charities was a nonprofit. Every PGA golf tournament, professional golf tournament, has to have a nonprofit sponsor. So Al Souza, Howard Ikeda, Britt Kobayashi, Tony Guerrero got together a number of years back and formed the 501c3, and that we're just one organization, but our impact has gone well over to 250 nonprofit organizations here in Hawaii.
250 nonprofit organizations. Wow, doing some amazing work.
Hawaii Tourism Authority has been just huge for us. The state of Hawaii, Governor Green has just been exceptional in providing us a very great deal of support, and then Rick Blangiardi has just been out there. But even, you know, you've got Wildlife Country Club, we've got 1,500 volunteers that come every year. But our nonprofit group is why we're here. You know, all the nonprofits that really tell everybody out there that, you know, you're important, we see you, we know that you need our help.
The hands that come together, and you know, when you're looking from outside, you think this is a golf game, but it's more than that. It's meaningful for many people in our community, right?
Yeah, we talk, you know, this is Hawaii, right? We talk about the importance of our Hawaiian culture being a big part of it, and we say that Lanakila Malo Kolokahi, right? Many hands working together to emerge successful. But we're not successful if we don't see that person out in the street that really is in need of help. Just so we can bring that twinkle back in their eye and let them know that we're here for them.
Let's talk about specifically about ALICE.
Okay, the ALICE initiative is a program that's been adopted across the country, and basically it stands for Asset Limited Income Constrained for those that are employed. So roughly, for a family of 4, it costs close to $80,000 a year. And so the effort by the Hawaii Community Foundation and our partnership with them is that they've adopted 17 different nonprofit organizations, such as Catholic Charities, Institute for Human Services, just a number of others, to provide wraparound services for these families to ensure that we can move them from the stage that they're at in the area of poverty into a meaningful, sustainable lives that they can progress from. Are we looking for generational impact, you know, when we look at that? So the great work that we did with Harry and Jeanette Weinberg provided us with a foundation, and now we're really trying to create that. Some of the programs that we're involved in with the Hawaii Community Foundation, basically we'll take our $1 and match it for $3. So it's about leveraging, but the biggest part is this week, when you look at Sony Week, it's about the nonprofit groups that we serve, to bring attention to that. Their chance, which I sit on a number of other foundation boards, and this becomes the catalyst and the reminder of our kuleana that we have to those that are less fortunate.
So the Sony Open in Hawaii, bringing a lot of attention to Hawaii as a whole, and the Friends of Hawaii Charities, bringing a lot of attention to the people in need here in Hawaii. And we just thank you so much for all the work, the history of work that you have done, Corbett.
No, you know, we're just all very fortunate. We've all been blessed, and part of our kuleana is to, again, play it forward. You know, and so we've just been really opportunistic and privileged to have the Sony Open, our great title sponsor, who's been with us for so long, to make Hawaii their place of choice.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.
That guy, very humble,
Love
Uncle Corbett.
him.
Humble, and olu, very nice Hawaiian man.
Yeah, and he get ohana in Kaneohe too, right?
Yes, he lived right by you, and he's you know, doing amazing work as the president of the Friends. And as he mentioned, since 1999, they've raised over $25 million, and it stays right in Hawaii and helps our ohana in all kinds of different communities. And his story was pretty amazing in that you know, he grew up in a house with you know, he had 10 siblings, so had 13 under one roof, including the parents, food stamps, and then became like executive vice president, first of all. I mean, it's amazing.
And then turning around and helping put money back into Our Hawaii families, yep.
lifting the next family, the next generation of families up. So thank you to Uncle Corbett and all the wonderful things that the Friends of Hawaii Charities do, along with the Sony Open in Hawaii. All right, we're going to take a quick break right now, but before we do, it's time for Yuso Akamai. Today is National Tempura Day. Ooh, I'm getting so ono for this right now. So here's our Yuso Akamai question. Which is not true about tempura? Okay, was it popular in Japan in the 1500s? Was introduced by the Portuguese, originated in Okinawa, or it originally was fried in sesame oil?
Ooh.
Think about that. We'll get you the answer coming up in 10 minutes right here on Island Life Live.